RRR Radio, Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more live on Facebook right now. Billy Joe, leave a tender moment alone. We're going down memory lane through the 80s. Billy, I went to go see Billy Joe when he performed here with Elton John back in, I'm going to say 1993, 94, when they played at the Alamo Dome. And I got to tell you, man, when I went to that concert, I really didn't care for Billy Joe. I'm not going to say I didn't like him. I didn't go to see him. It didn't matter if he was there or not. I went to go see Elton John. No lie. When that concert was said and done, Billy Joel, he took the show. What a performance! What a show! What a burger! Oh, sorry about that. Anyways, it is Friday morning, TGIF. Finally, the weekend is here. Good morning, shout out to Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez, who simply loves the 80s even more than David Mares. Cynthia's in love with David Mares, but we're not going to go there right now. That's another story. Anyways, Cynthia goes, hey, Robert, can you play some Lionel Richie? No. Anyways, kick out. This is Cynthia. What did you say, Robert? What did you say, Robert? I said that, Cynthia. I'm sorry. I'll never say it again. I'm sorry. Anyways, it is time for question of the day. But before we get to question of the day, check this out. Crazy story. A 52-year-old woman who walked into a Crestview convenience store, stole booze, and then passed out on the ground outside and was charged with theft. The clerk hadn't noticed the woman taking items, but another customer had. After the customer told the clerk they discovered the woman outside, she woke up long enough to tell him a friend had paid for her drinks. She then got up, walked away with the remaining beverages, according to the police department. The stolen items included 2 cans of Bud Light, Limerite, Strawherita, and a bottle of, what is it? Menegia Trios? I've never heard of Menegia Trios. Never heard of this crap whatsoever. So there you go. You know, this is true. I used to work at Stop and Go, Stop and Rob back in the day, and I could tell you stories. I mean, there's just so many stories about Stop and Go when I worked there. I mean, really, man, the HBO camera should have been there at Stop and Rob because there were just so many things. One thing that I remember, back in the 80s, I don't know about now, but back in the 80s at Stop and Go's, I think our bowl of nachos was 99 cents, something like that, $1.29, something like that. But here's the deal. It was self-serve. We'd have the bowls there. We'd have the nacho chips there. We'd have the queso there. We'd have the jalapenos there. And you make your own bowl of nachos. Good morning, Martinez Hernandez. Also, Norma Aguillon. There we go from the Valley. How you doing, Norma? Good morning, Norma. So anyways, now I work at Stop and Go, right? And these people, these culprits would go in there. Cabrones. They'd get that bowl and they'd put chips on them. Chingos. As many as they could put in there, right? And then they put 5 gallons of cheese. They just punch. Remember when you would push that lever and all that cheese would come out? They would just drench it in cheese. Then they'd load it with jalapenos. I said, hey, dude! Hey, man! The hell? That cheese is for 1 bowl, not for 1 gallon? Man! So anyways, one time this little boy, good morning, Norma. Lisa, good morning, Domingo. Lisa Marie Ramon Espinosa, T-Towner in the house. There we go. Good morning, Lisa. One time this little boy, no lie, this little boy, these people at Stop and Go back in the 80s, they thought they were slick. They'd go in there. Remember at the time they had food stamps? It wasn't a card. It was food stamps. Well, they'd go in there with a food stamp. They'd buy 1 10-cent candy bar, 10-cent little candy, and I'd have to give them 90 cents. Then they go back, get another little candy bar, 10 cents, I give them 90 cents. By the 5th one, I say, come on, dude, are you serious? She goes, I'm sorry, my daddy needs beer money. Mira que cabrón este. And that's true. They were doing that because their daddy needed beer money. Yeah. That's true, man. So we couldn't do nothing about it. We just have to go along and play with the game. Now, let me get to my question of the day. Yesterday morning, after the morning show, I met up with my buddy, Mr. Edward Castillo, and we went and had some breakfast. Actually, brunch. It was between lunch and breakfast or whatever the case would be. And we went to this place called Jalisco. Why are all these taco places Taqueria number 171, Taqueria number 72, or Jalisco? They're either Taquerias Jalisco or Golfo de Mexico. How many Golfo de Mexicos do we need? Right? Am I lying? I'm not lying. Golfo de Mexicos are taking over the world. So anyways, we went to go eat at this restaurant, and yesterday, their special was pork chops. And I said, man, I haven't had pork chops in a long time. But here's the deal. Edward kept on looking at me, porque I was eating my pork chops with my hands. I got the pork chop, papa, right? I was eating papa like that. But Edward was using a knife and a fork. He told me, hey, dude, no sea mexicano, dude. Come on, dude, use a knife and a fork. I said, no, dude, pork chops were made to be eaten with your hand. So I thought about this, and I said, you know what? Maybe I've been doing it all wrong. So head on over to Robert Rivas Internet Radio group page right now and answer mi pregunta, por favor. How do you eat your pork chops? With a fork and a knife? Or just use your hands? Right? It's crazy, right? Anyways, I've been watching this show on Netflix. If you have Netflix, I promise you're going to love it. Check it out. It's called Ice People, like Ice, Ice, Baby. But it's called Ice People, right? Anyways, it's about people that live up in Alaska. And they live there. And whatever they eat, there's no HEBs. There's no stop and robs. What they do up there, they kill animals, right? They fish. They do whatever they got to do to eat. Eat papa. Well, let me tell you, what's this? I use my, my hands. Oh, Lisa Marie Lemon says, I use my hands. Delicious. Lisa, are we talking about the same thing or something else? But anyways, so, right, to live off the land. Well, there's just one family that they got kids, like 3 kids. They're kids, 12-year-old, 8-year-old, 6-year-old, and they take them out on the boat with them so they can learn. And while they're out there fishing and shooting beaver and all that stuff, the kids are gutting the fish. The kids are peeling off the skin. I mean, these kids, man, wow. So I called up my grandbaby, Baby Mia. She's in the 1st grade. I said, Baby Mia, if I were to kill something like maybe a squirrel or something, do you think you could, make papa from it? She goes, no, Pampa. By the way, do you have $20? I said, hey, Baby Mia, my grandbaby, her magic word is $20. She always wants $20. And I go, no, Mika, I'm not going to give you $20. And of course, she comes back by telling me, I love you, Pampa. Yeah, se acabó el pedo. When Baby Mia tells me, I love you, Pampa, the old wallet comes out. Okay, Baby Mia, how much do you need? I get all shaky. Don't say I love you no more, please. How much do you need, baby? And mind you, I still have 2 more grandbabies in the back burner. So, they're growing up. And, I promise you, man, they're going to want more than 20 buckaroos. Head on over to Robert Rivas Internet Radio group page right now and answer mi pregunta, por favor. Now, whenever you eat pork chops, do you use a fork and a knife? Or do you use your hands? It's good, right? Right, it really, really is. By the way, do not forget this Sunday evening, each and every Sunday evening, is Cruising Classics. Speaking about going down memory lane, each and every Sunday evening, Cruising Classics, the best and old school love songs, of course, right here on Robert Rivas Radio. Now, my next song, I'm going to give it an introduction, and I'm going to tell you why. Back in the year 1982, this is true. I'm not making this up. This is true. Back in 1982, I went to go see this movie. I went with the wife-ola. Anyway, the old ex-wife. But anyways, we sat down and we had my daughter, Jeanette, with us. And we went to go see this movie. And when it first started, I said, oh, man. Because I'm not into scary movies. I don't like scary movies, gory movies, slash them, kill them, cutting off their heads. I'm not into that. So when the movie started, it sounded eerie. It sounded spooky. It sounded scary. And I said, honey, let's get out of here, man. Let's go to McDonald's or somewhere. I don't want to watch this movie. She goes, come on, give me a break. I said, no, this movie's scary. She goes, no, it's not. No, look at the way it started. It's scary. And the name of the movie, E.T. King. Anyways, let's see what. Speaking of E.T., let's keep it going. Neil Diamond wrote a song for E.T., and here's the name of the song, Heartlight. The year was 1982. Good morning, Double R Radio.